Hello guys, welcome back to Gemini Gamers. This is episode number 18 of our Galileo career conquest. So this episode I have something a little bit different. We're not going to be doing any landing or anything like that on any of the rocky planets. This episode, what I'm planning on doing is actually flying out into the deeper solar system, which means we're going to visit one of the big gas giants, which is one of the more interesting planets out there. Other than Tulumo, all the other planets are kind of, meh. But the gas giants have a lot of moons and a lot of interesting stuff, and I think that's where we're gonna go. So, it's gonna be a little far. It's gonna be a long mission. It's gonna be a couple-year mission. Just because of the way that it's going to, work and stuff like that, due to the trajectory and things. So, anyway, so the planet we're going to, you probably already know because the title is good old. Where is it? Is this one? No, it's Gratian. We went that last episode. You should probably go see that. It's not Otho, it's Gauss. Okay? Gauss. That's really far away. And I could go to Otho, but I haven't checked out the trajectory for that planet. By the way, we probably should just check out that right now. And the really reason I want to go here is because it has a moon with a moon, and we don't see that very often around here. And I think we're going to park ourselves here. I see a bit of thunder there. Very cool. So we're going to park our orbit somewhere on here, actually. We have enough Delta V to do it. But it's far. It's a long trip. And I need to check what the other one is going to be. So for Otho. Because we can also go to Otho. We have an option here. So it's good old Gauss. Oh, no, it's Gauss. Yeah, Gauss. Yeah, it's Gauss. So let's check out focus view. Here. Had a little brain fart there. I don't know why. So this is the other option, Otho, but I haven't checked out the trajectory for this one. I'm going to go ahead and do that now using the transfer window planner. So let's go ahead and switch this to Otho, and then our origin, which we are in Gale. Let's go ahead and plot it. Let's see where we get. Yeah, well, Okay, well, that's not gonna... Ooh, that's not good. Oh, no, we clicked on the wrong thing. I wanted Otho, not Icarus. Plot it. Okay, well... Yeah, we're not in the right position here. We can probably launch two of these probes at the same time. And for now, I think that's a good idea. But they're going to probably get there... No, actually, probably not. I think I'm going to wait. Because this is the departure year is a year 13, and right now we're at year 11. So we're going to wait. We're not going to go to Otho this time. The only moon that's actually interesting in this system is Augustus. Reminds me a bit of Titan, a little bit, not much, but it has a lot of beautiful terrain, and definitely would love to come here. But that's probably going to be a manned mission, I would assume. I need to check I made notes, a bunch of notes on how I would do a bunch of missions, so I already got a lot of this stuff planned out. But today, this is one of the missions I didn't plan. That's why I'm not too sure where we're going. So that's why we chose Gauss, because right now for Gauss, we're in a good position to actually get there. So I'll show you that here. Plot that and see. Even though the thing tells us to wait until year 12, we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and leave now. It's going to be a long travel time, so we're going to arrive in almost 10 years, which is pretty impressive if you ask me. So maybe we should do another mission in between, but I don't think it's a good idea. I think we're just going to go ahead and do this one mission, and hopefully we can do this. I'll stop and think for a while, but we're going to get this mission on the way, which means we're probably going to have to wait for this thing to go around the whole way for us to actually get it, because we are here. Oh, no, we're actually not there. It's been a while since I played this game. I apologize. I actually recorded a bunch of episodes and lost a little bit of the thing we're doing here, but we can get it. So, yeah, we're probably going to meet somewhere around here, which is kind of far. It's a faraway planet, longer distances, you know what I mean. It's going to be a direct launch, which means we're not going to use any gravitational assist other than maybe the moon if it gets in a position where we have to avoid it or something like that, or use it. But anyway, let's go ahead and launch it. This is a whole new rocket. We got a lot of parts from our mission to Gratian and Thalia. So those two were the last episodes. We went to Gratian last episode, and we actually ended up with a bunch of satellites having to actually be stuck in orbit. So are on the sun for pretty much ever now, so that's the only issue, but it's no big deal. We can deal with it. It was a very dangerous mission, so that was the past episode. It was, we almost ended up having a complete failure, but thankfully things turned out well, and we ended up having basically a good mission. So that's good. I'm probably gonna switch to one of those and slow it down the orbit so it stays closer to the system, so we can get more signal out of that. Because I think if all of them fly out further out, they're not gonna get any signal at that point, and that's gonna be an issue. I do not believe we have enough signal to actually get there with the current antenna. So I'm gonna have to actually launch a satellite or get something down here that might help me communicate with it. So whatever, I'll do that off screen. Probably is gonna be a more difficult mission, and I think let me go ahead and check that out again. Let's go ahead and see what Otho requires. Otho is a lot closer, so it's a little bit simpler. And alright, well, yeah, I think we can do a Otho mission in between, actually. So maybe we're not going to Gauss this episode and actually going to Otho, but we're getting these missions launched by, since we're actually launching it now anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for a while, and around that time, we'll go ahead and launch the other mission. I should have planned this episode, but this is not one of those episodes I planned. They have a list here of all the things that I planned, and this is not one of them I planned. I just wanted to do something a little different, other than sending Kerbals before. I mean, I would love to, but, Kerbal missions require more time, and right now I don't have time for that, sadly, so, yeah, that's why I wanted to do this mission. It's a simple mission. Hopefully we can do it. I'm testing. I put solar panels on the probe. I know they're not going to, give us any power, but it's just a little experiment how far out we can actually use them to get any power from them. That's pretty much it. And the only reason we're doing this mission is because we recently acquired thermonuclear generators, or radiostopic, whatever they're called, generators. So they're going to give us power out there, which is good, which is the whole reason we've been doing this mission. This mission would not be possible without these. And I think it's a good idea to launch another one. A second mission, knock out two things that we want to do in one episode. So, that's going to be beneficial for everybody. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll do the Otho mission later and the Gauss mission first. I don't know. We'll see. The editing will define it at the end. I'm not too sure. It's not a planned episode. It's just me playing the game. Not planned. Whatever happens. I'm not going to be angry about it. It's just me winging it, I guess. When you have a test and you didn't study for it, this is what I'm doing right now. I didn't study for this test. So, I just want to see how good this is going to turn out. Alright, so our apoapsis is pretty high up there now. Good. Wasn't the most efficient launch, but I mean, we have a huge rocket. It's overkill, basically. I'll go ahead and spin around the whole way. Very big rocket. One of the biggest rockets we have launched in the whole time we've been playing this game since the series began. And also I have some news. I have a new show, if you don't know. I do have a new show for Kerbal Space Program, so you should probably go check it out. I talk about a bunch of development news, stuff that the developers are talking about and planning and things like that. So it's all cool stuff. You should probably go check it out if you haven't. It's in my channel. I'm going to probably put them all in a playlist. I'm probably going to put this series in a playlist too, so you can go watch the other episodes if you want to. So yeah, go check all that stuff out. So anyway, I'm just going to talk about a couple things here. So in the last news release blog thing that they did, they talked about when the updates were coming out. And this is a big problem for me when I'm doing these series, because sometimes updates come out and they break the whole game and stuff like that, and that's sad because you watch your modded game just die, and you can't really use your saves anymore, because if you do, all your ships are going to disappear because you don't have the those update. You probably had that trouble before. Games get updated, you lose your saves because of mods or whatever, or just in general, the saves are incompatible with the updated game, and it's just a pain. It's a pain to deal with. So yeah. So other than that, the news is they gave out a release date, and they said that the updates will not be coming out till after the Making History expansion and the 1.4 updates. If you don't know what that is, you probably go watch the new show. I'll probably put a little card up in the right corner for that here, I think. If not, just go check out the channel. And so yeah, until after the end of the year. And that sucks. I would love a new update, but we're not gonna get it until the end after. So Christmas is gonna go by, we're not gonna have an update yet. So That's bad. But you know what? The only thing good about this is that I'll be able to continue making these episodes without having any issues concerning, you know, concerning files becoming corrupted because of updates. I'm currently still at 1.3. I haven't updated to 1.3.1 due to the same reason. I updated it, but it wasn't working, so I just went back to it. I have Steam, so I can do that, and yeah, that's pretty much it on that. I think due to the way the update game was, it just wasn't working out. So, and I guess now the mod's updated, but I'm not gonna spend the time in doing all that since I don't see any real reason for me to do it. All right, we're in orbit now, and yeah. So if you want to learn more about that stuff, go ahead and watch my news thing. I release it every Wednesday. May change later because sometimes because the developers are uploading them on Sunday, so I may go ahead and just release them earlier on than that. I think. I'm not too sure. I may change it, but for now it's every Wednesday, usually between 12 to 4 around that time. Uh, I'm a little usually more busy. Sometimes, some days, some Wednesdays, so sometimes I may release it a lot later than that. But I'm gonna try my best to keep it constant, so you guys can come in and watch the news every week and see the game slowly start developing more and more. So it's all cool. It's all good. Okay, this orbit is a little weird. It's not gonna let me. Alright. Guess we're gonna have to do it out here then. Which means we have like 3 minutes to actually plan it, which I don't like. But whatever. It's a big burn, that's the problem. It's just a big burn. That's why I have a big rocket to do. And we're burning the wrong way, that's why. Yay. Okay. I really shouldn't have stopped playing this game. So yeah, I think I mentioned it already, but I recorded a bunch of episodes like a week ago, and that's why I'm a little off. And stuff like that, but I think that'll work. Yeah, it's a really, yeah. That looks like it's more than enough. Where's off? Yeah. There we go. The colors confuse me. I think that's Jewel, because the orbit of Jewel is green in the normal game. It's confusing. But anyway, let's go ahead and set that as target. Alright, we got 3 minutes to plan this out. Hopefully we can get this together. Okay, there we go. We got a little encounter there, and it's gonna be, I don't know how long, but it's not too bad. It could be worse, right? Don't be like that, orbit. Come on, maneuver node. Alright. Nope. This way. It's not the best orbit, but it'll do. I think we slow down a little bit now. We could probably get an encounter somewhere here. Maybe go further. I don't know. One of the two will work. That would work, but we don't want that, do we? Last episode we had a very, very bad experience with that. I'll be honest. And okay, let's slow down a little bit more. I'm gonna try to get a good orbit here. I don't want to mess up last time. Last episode, the only reason it was complicated was because I kind of goofed a little bit there, and we had a little bit of an issue with actually getting the orbit on the right spot. And then when we actually had to only shot the actual shot, oh, we get an encounter with another planet, don't we? Yeah, we do. That gets me curious here. Okay, what planet is this? Nero, focus view. Nero has rings, doesn't it? Yes, it does. It's a Jupiter with rings, I think, and a little darker. And I don't see a big red spot on it. Does it have any thunder? Yes, it does. It does have thunder. Okay, well, so it does have a lot of moons. The only problem with this one is so far away. Yeah, it's just too far away. I can't do that one. It's too far away. I don't think we can. Or maybe. I mean, we do get an encounter. And I think we do have enough fuel. Yeah, this episode's getting long. Alright, you know what? This episode... Alright, here's what I'm gonna do, okay? This episode is gonna be a weird one where we launch ships. A bunch of ships. We're gonna launch 3 of them. Three brothers. And each one of those is gonna visit one of these gas giants. And hopefully they can communicate with each other, as further as they get out. So I think this one, even though it was destined originally for Gauss, it's gonna go to Nero. And then we're gonna launch another one. and this one's gonna be headed for Gauss, and then we're gonna launch another one, and this one's gonna be headed for Otho. Okay, so our arrival time, that's 26 years. That's how far this is. 26 years. 26. Alright. So we have no choice but to do this. Right, so I'm gonna set this one on. I'm gonna launch this one, get the maneuver done and stuff like that. And hopefully either we're gonna make a flyby or whatever. Whatever happens is gonna happen. I'm not gonna be, salty if we mess up, if we don't have enough fuel. I'm not gonna be angry about it. Whatever happens. And we didn't really plan it, so boom. That happens when you do that. Anyway, so if we end up just having a small flyby or just end up having a dead probe with no communications at all, I'll be happy with that, alright? I'm proud because it made it. You know what? It made it. It wasn't planned. It wasn't a planned thing for it to actually get all the way out there and stuff like that. So I'm okay with it, right? Because right now we're getting most of our power from solar panels. And probably I'm going to have to change the name of this ship here. Since we're going to... Nope, don't focus view. Set as target. Alright, we're changing the name of this ship either way now, so let's go ahead and change it. We're going to explore all these things, right? Can we even do that? I forgot. Is that even a possibility to actually change the name of your ship? I think it is if you click on the probe. Come on, man. You need to get in the right position, bro. I don't even know why I'm doing this now. We should do it later. Since we're not in the right position here. Can we rename vessel? So, okay. It's going to be now the Nero EP1. Nero EP1. Accept. Alright, so anyway, I would love to send out a manned mission out there, but I don't have any nuclear reactors. Any nuclear engines, sorry. Nuclear reactor. I do have some nuclear. I don't have any nuclear engines. And for those missions, especially out there, you need nuclear engines. There's no other way. You can probably attempt to do one with cryogenic engines, but I've been having issues with that since they're not as efficient as you would think, which sucks. It does suck. They're not as efficient as you would love them to be, but I'm pretty sure I can get to use them if I need to. But for now, we're just going to send this probe off, and then hopefully next episode we get something manned. The next mission is definitely manned, the next planned mission, but I don't think... Actually, next episode won't be next episode. I apologize. It won't be next episode. So it cannot be next episode because next episode we're going to do... Probably we're going to do an episode for each planet once of these probes actually get out there. So I'm going to go ahead and start the burn. Once these probes get out there, it's going to be an episode for each planet where we're going to use up the fuel that we have. It's around 2.5 kilometers delta B. We're going to use all the moons out there to help us move around, use their gravity to help us move around and actually get closer to other moons and get a nice view of them and stuff like that. So that's the only way that I see. Yeah, so it's going to have to be, a couple episodes that were not planned here. It's going to have to be extended. I apologize for that, but yeah, it's just the way things are going to be. Alright, so I'm gonna get these two probes. This one I'm gonna get it in the trajectory. It's gonna be for the next 26 years. All right, so it's gonna be a long time. Probably gonna deploy the radiostopic thermal generators, whatever they're called, now because I don't want them to. The solar panels are definitely not gonna get any power out there. I know that for a fact. So I'm gonna deploy them now. Make sure we get everything we need out of them. I don't know if they have any sort of fuel here. They might, since they're modded. It's got a really powerful engine in that stage, by the way. It's not the most efficient, but it's very powerful. So we'll see. This is a very, very long trip. It's not going to be a simple trip. It's going to take a long time. But I think it can be done, and it shall be done. Sadly, it's going to take a couple episodes, and I don't like doing multiple episode things because it leaves cliffhangers and stuff like that, but sometimes I have to do it because I don't have enough time to finish an episode, or I'm part of the mission. But this episode is going to have to be, there's no choice here. It's going to have to be years. It's going to be a year mission thing. It's gonna be a long time. So yeah, all the other plans are gonna be postponed for a while. Probably for a really long time. It's just the way things are. And yeah, I'm gonna launch all the ships now. Get them on their way. There, you know. Okay, it's not the exact orbit, but it'll do. Boom. All right. So still 20 something years of travel time. It's just the way things are now. It's gonna be a long time. I wish you had some sort of warp drive or something like that, right? So this one has a lot of moons. A lot of moons, alright? So let's take a little look, alright? Let's take a little look. Okay, yeah. We have to come here. Yep. Alright, I'm a good choice. I made a good choice there, right? So alright, I'm gonna pause the episode here and then I'm gonna get to the one that's going to the original target planet, Gauss. The one that's coming here now. We'll get that other one. And then the next stop will be the one that's going to Otho. But that one's going to be a little bit different because things are going to be moving at that point, I think. So yeah, because we have to move a little bit because this is the right time for this other planet, for Otho. Otho. No. Is it Otho? Yeah, Otho. Plot it. The right time for this one is going to be around... It's year 11. Which actually... Okay, never mind. That's not bad. That's like a couple of days off, right? Yeah, it's like 200 days. It's not too bad. Okay. So yeah, be right back. I'm going to launch the other rockets. Similar ship. No changes. I might take off the solar panels because we don't need them. Probably I'll take them off. I'll probably keep the one that's going to Otho on, just so I can know if we can use solar panels on their manned mission there. That's pretty much it. So yeah, BRB guys. The next one is gonna be for Gauss. All right guys. So now we're doing the burn to Gauss, but I think I goofed a little bit there. When I went back to the Space Center, I pressed the wrong button. So I went. My stupid self went tracking station and then leave anyway. No, I didn't. That was no way. I did a revert flight and then I clicked on revert to vehicle assembly. So yeah, we kind of lost the mission there. But I'm not gonna make you watch that. That was my mistake. I apologize. So I wasted a little bit of time there for myself, but no big deal. I'll just launch it again. And plus, we need to launch the other one anyway. So, and also I didn't have the best launch. The most efficient launch there, so I burned a little bit extra fuel that I didn't need to burn. So, I guess all in all, it's probably going to be beneficial that I did that. And we ended up having a really good encounter with Gauss either way, so I think we're good. Unless maybe I didn't delete it. Maybe it's still here somewhere. Nah, it's gone, yeah. It should be somewhere around here if I had done that. Yeah, it's gone. Anyway, whatever. I'll launch Otho next, so you don't have to see that other Nero one. So, whatever. You're lucky, you people. You're very lucky. So yeah, this is the second launch, and then the third launch, and then we're gonna have to have a fourth launch, but this is gonna be the first launch, just in a weird order anyway. So this one's gonna take, to reach that spot, it's gonna take a while too. It's not gonna be a fast mission either. It's gonna take a couple years. It's gonna take a couple years, which means, let's see, just to get a little see here, it's gonna take 8 years. That's not bad. You know what? That's not bad. Compared to 21 years that it would have taken us to get to Nero, that is going to take us to get to Nero, because we're still going to have basically the same trajectory either way. So, yeah, it's not going to be fun. Waiting all that time for just the one mission, you know what? Sucks, but we got to do what we got to do. Yes, sir, we do. So, this is a second launch, and this is going to be a mission there, and let's go ahead and deploy the radio thermonuclear generator. So deploy, my friends. Deploy. And hopefully we're getting power out of those. Yes, we are. Okay, I think we got them. We actually went a little bit too far, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's a couple meters per second. We end up with a lot of fuel. We're gonna have a lot of maneuvering capability on this on Gauss, which doesn't really have much to maneuver for. It only has like 2 moons, I think. That's the one. Yeah, I think it only has 2 moons. The one that we're really going to need a lot of fuel is for Nero, but sadly, since it's the one that's further away, it's gonna be the one that's gonna be a little bit harder to actually get anything out of. So we're probably gonna visit the more interesting looking moons on Nero, but it does have more moons, which means we can do more gravitational assist to get to other places. So it's all good. I think we can do it. Do really good stuff. So we'll see. Maybe I'll pack if one of the planets is less successful. Let's say that I make a mistake and we end up having no fuel at all to do much. I'll just pack 2 of the planets into one episode, so you don't have to watch the other 2. So yeah, whatever. All right. So since we're basically on our way now, and this little probe is doing really well. We're going really fast, by the way. 4,000 meters per second, basically. Let's go ahead and entanglement timer. Let's get all this stuff deployed on, ready to be, used, I guess. What else do we have here that can be deployed? The little triple antenna thingy that we got. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So I guess this is the probe, basically. There you go. You're not gonna see it by itself. It's gonna have this huge boost engine here at the back. The only reason I didn't use cryogenic is because it's a very far trip, and I don't know how efficient these things are. Looks like they're handling it, which is good. Maybe they're overkill, but whatever. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and do the other launch, the one that's going to good old Otho here. So alright, so I'll BRB with that one. Hopefully it goes well as well. Alright, so yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, just a little update. I realized that we actually didn't lose a probe, so I guess I just got mistaken. Apparently when you're in a trajectory like that, the whole thing just disappears until you zoom in. And you can see we do have 2 lines here. I still haven't, I launched the Otho mission 1. Like, I'm gonna have a little bit issue with that episode. Otho, whatever, anyway. Let's see. So yeah, we do have both probes here. Here's the Gauss one, so they're moving really fast, and the Nero one is even further away now, so they are going fast, which is incredible because, it's still going to take them, well, the Nero one is going to take them a couple years to even get out there. So, yeah, I guess I didn't goof after all. So that's good, right? I'm not that dumb. Let's see here. So, yeah, I launched the other one, but we're not ready to go here. We need to wait at least 200 days so we can get to the position where we want. Right now, if we leave, we're going to have to burn a lot of fuel to get out there, and that's not good. So, let's go ahead and turn those lights off. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and time warp the tracking station and make sure everything's good. I'm going to make sure all the other probes have their power necessities taken care of so we don't end up losing a probe. And then I'll be back in about 200 days, Kerbal time, and we'll do the maneuver for this one to actually go to where we need it to go, right? So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're finally ready to do this alpha mission. It's been 200 days since I last talked to you, game time, so yeah, this is the only one that I wasn't able to get a direct encounter from just maneuver node from here, from the planet. So which is a little concerning, a little bit concerning, but not that big of a deal. We're gonna have to make a small correction burn somewhere around the orbit of Telumo to get the encounter, but that'll probably be next episode. Right now we're just gonna get this little thing done here, and then I'll call it for this episode. And you're gonna have to wait for the next episode. The next episode is going to be the Otho mission because it's the closest one, and it's going to be, I don't know what time it's going to be, but it's probably going to be around, oh shoot, that got a little bit crazy there. Oh god, it got messed up, fillers. That messed things up badly. Alright, well, alright, let's go ahead and pull it down a little bit. We don't need it to go that crazy, do we? We don't need it to go that crazy. Anyway, so somewhere around there. It's going to be a while. It's going to be around 2 years. No big deal. A little bit more probably due to how things are set up here, but yeah, we're going to get there around 2 years. So probably I'm going to do this episode, the Otho episode, then the Gauss episode, but maybe I'm considering doing a mission in between those, just a manned mission in the inner solar system, one that would take maybe 2 or 3 years to do, because it's 26 years, and I like extremely underestimated the size of this system, like amazingly, like horribly underestimated. So I'm impressed. This mod keeps on impressing me. I swear. All right, so if you haven't played it, I don't know what you're doing. You need to play this. Like, it's so different to the stock system, man. It's similar, but it's really different in a way. I can't explain it. It's just different. It's just, you know, same style of play, but it's different. It's weird. You know, the planets. I mean, the planets are pretty much planets, right? I mean, they're planets, so they're all cool in their own way. Even the stock system planets, but it's different. It's like new life. It's like a new thing, you know. And it's all cool. I like it. So, yes. We're about to almost get done here, so I think that's good enough. Alright, so yeah, we got an encounter. Alright, so initially, around the second launch, I was like, I wonder if you can do a, you know, a mission that, basically, right? That's weird. Huh. Why did that one end up in such a different trajectory? Strange. I'm a little bit concerned. What happened there? Anyway, I think that was part of the same mission too. Why did it end up such a? They were in the exact same spot. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, I considered doing a Voyager style mission where you went from planet, but it's not possible. Not the way the game is working right now. Every time I get an encounter, like that's it. That's as far as the trajectory planning is gonna see. So you can't go any further. Maybe if I upgrade the station a little more, it might tell me. So maybe until then, I won't be able to do a Voyager style mission, which sucks. It would have been fun to do it, but we can't, and that's the way it's gonna have to be for now. We had to launch a bunch of rockets, and we're pretty much out of money at this point. You know, we have 3,888. Well, 388,000. Yeah, there you go. $388,755. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end the episode here, guys. It's getting a little long. So thanks for watching, guys. Check out the news thing. I do a lot of work on that. So hopefully you can go appreciate it, maybe. And plus, it updates you on what's going on with the game. So if you want to know what's going on in the background with the developers and stuff like that, go ahead and watch it. It's in the channel. I'll probably leave a link down below. Go ahead and watch it and subscribe, like, and comment so you can get the other episodes coming up here: the Otho episode, the Gauss episode, and the Nero episode. And maybe even, I mean, Nero's here, and there's another gas giant. There's a Hawks. There is a Hawks, so I may go ahead and launch it. And then there's Leto. Wait, are they even gas giants? I don't think they are, actually. I think they're rocky planets. This one might not be, actually. Yeah, this is a rocky planet. It's a very dark rocky planet. Very, 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 very dark. I think for these, actually, we can probably launch a manned mission. I think for these, it's definitely going to be a manned mission first. But yeah, many cool things are coming up, so keep subscribing. You need to be able to watch these, alright? I don't think there's been there's a lot of content out there of these planets. I don't think there is. Even Scott Manley, I don't think Scott Manley's been out here yet. So we're starting to get into some very, very unknown waters. So I appreciate your support, and hopefully we can continue this thing before this game crashes and before any updates come out, which we do have a lot of time. So hopefully that helps me out there. So yeah, I'll see you on the next episode. Hopefully the next episode is good and we get to see a bunch of cool things in the planet known as Otho. I'll see you all in the next episode.